Yo, Abusia for Mama Wakwaba, send a winning, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Yeah, the legal digest with FB solicitors, yeah, the bro. Sanso and maybe a free 12 to 1 p.m. Yeah, legal digest near the Bomodiana, the bro. Efa Emremu Hunsem, United Kingdom. Send a winning, adeɛ saying na mmara no sesana ɛsesa UK kurom ha ɛno nti lawyer Francis free FB solicitors a wabɛka yɛn sa yɛba abɛdwetwe nkɔmmɔ ɛna wɔhwɛ yɛn nkɔmmɔ a yɛba abɛdi a yɛhwɛ a guide to British citizenship by naturalization nti abusua mɛsrɛ wɔ a wonya ba so a na wabɔmmɔden a ɛwɔ TikTok bɔmmɔden na tap na follow yɛn TikTok sanso and YouTube nso subscribe to Dr. Ren TV on YouTube. Many lawyer Francis Baba Twitchim komo emremu and na obi busam say lawyer this will be na intentions na o defame obia defame somebody the character and no obetimi aye hu bibia na because na say the amount for TikTok so and wo mo egu nkofo hu fi nti obo pese na de me busa lawyer pa because a mamba we be opese wodo wo mko court am see a man for ekwa kope 1 million pounds ibi agiana eni ti abusia yene FB solicitors na etwetwe nkomo o pay kira kwan a enye yira kwan kra ye wo backing na ye postcode no ye wo backing no IG11 8EQ, IG11 8EQ. Sanso, and your full address, your suite E and F, the clock house. Now your office telephone line, 0208 264 4800. 0208 264 4800. Any tipo Modiana, a Shannon so, Hona Ewo. Open lawyer Francis, the telephone number, so 079 4677 2439 079 4677 2439. Ofre lawyer Francis onsa bekan baby enema ye deal be immigration honsem family law and so honsem family and children expect lawyer Francis near be solicitors every morning aboa Ghana customary law any Ghana land laws so say utia brochi na wo pe efie ato ana wo pass asibia sorry wo pass ato lawyer ebe bomodian abomodian achrew baby abenya asase pa no mesre wa bomodian na bolab no smai na wo questions bia nso a abusua na wabomodian na wafro ahase na waba aba bebusa wo question lawyer Francis ebeyi wonsem ni nyina no ede ama kama eni je abusua bomodian na ehye nso lawyer, they're trying what TikTok. You know.
Maba, na I don't know, so over accept me, and also over request here, mama.
Okay, I said it. TikTok is there na almost so actually
yeah, me one po. First nanka me buy nanka.
What about me who lawyer with you?
Say what?
Sign the phone now with them say. Yeah, YouTube for me the comment section and so on. Obama but now eja with the questions. All right then, lawyer. You okay? My sending invitation in the amount. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me say, oh, camera na yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Lawyer, emo akwaba na pom ti say.
Yeah, when you are pom na me adaruma bibia da ne kwan so. Now also side at say.
It's been a rainy day.
Yeah. Snow bad here complaining. Insure turns so I bend. They say be complaining. But it's good. Insure turns and whether no I want him in the okay compared to say insuring Yanto, So we thank God, at least January ending, so far so good of the weather.
Yeah.
Empire body say because yes my because
Mm,
I want about the aya na hard drink.
mm, mm. I
Emma
prefer
Noma
rain. I prefer rain more than snow.
yeah, free baby. I'm an on eba bet
Mm,
no be chrome there. I want
mm,
about seven yeti. Ye Philippe no inti
mhm,
a bomb say can show no nanka whether na ye come as say no.
mm,
Ebeko so to say e be free winter no mu. Hopefully, yo, in Jack see a comma with T4 near
mm.
for
Yeah.
platform or Dr. Rain platform. And I mean, so many platforms and the legal digest, I drew on more.
Mm,
Sena Danny Day in a no. Yes, share na enkwachi kakra emaye. If it's the more you know earbod through this platform no boa because a lot of them feedback ayenya na say asesa man for abrabo na man
mm,
for any daho in terms of the law na ya tembia ye deba no obi so aba Dr. Enya nkwa nkrofo na eka say doctor my advice no mo pe obi so
mm, mm.
approach me aka chem say lawyer advice no omo pepa
Emuda
no
ho.
see you
Emuda ho.
no yo me was that uka obi say opesi will see obi for defamation of character
Mm, mm. Yeah.
UK had there no sabi ente say Ghana there no
Okay.
because the enti America no oba ye bi na akọ inte kwa ne kwesi a question ya judges ni bebusa say oye no debe pote pa na affect you.
Okay.
That
Hey.
is what because we have something we call nominal value. The nominal
Mhm.
value, no, is what based on that, and that's what the judge will judge. So there be impact in also.
All right.
It
Mm,
mostly we don't normally encourage that until say those with the higher authorities and those with California they know which they can fight as far as they can go. Into the impact, because minyaba could be how we try and push it, no, nominal value, it could be about £1.
oh.
I was you because it ends up say was say or penny natural. Not the same platform or yes, I the uncle back to non-uncle partial. So you see how
Mm.
it works in UK here.
Hey.
But
And it,
there is no harm in trying. Over when you judge be or no because no, I deal with it. We hear compensation. I deal with it. We hear way.
any man for a question can some for a
No. It's some part of jurisdiction. But Ghana, they have the right because what Agrada case with
Yeah.
Empress Gifty.
Mm-hmm,
What would
mm-hmm.
the Ghana court a fine,
Yeah.
It, de-
Mm-hmm.
it depends on the jurisdiction we're looking at.
A lawyer, jurisdiction who has some the AK. I will catch this idiot. Because
It's
now me
when
feel
it
say,
comes that way, look at
mm-hmm,
how it went on. What I am sure Agrada did.
mm-hmm.
Empress Gift here now about saying 100,000 they were in Ghana cities.
That's Ghana, the no.
Yes. And American. So it depends on where you're looking at it from.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
So there's no harm in trying anyway.
mm, mm,
Yeah, it's
mm.
just by the way. Ukofa Iba, I was here can once a week. Yeah.
Lawyer,
So
with
over
you.
to you. Why ready? We can set the ball rolling.
Yo lawyer, ma me na wase kese pa na me kan TikTok for say any FB solicitors and twetwe nkomo ye lawyer Francis and ewo ha and ye di ye nkom mesre wa owo TikTok so a kompodiana power tap na afei so if you have any questions for immigration law ho family law ho Ghana customary law opeso ko wari obi free Ghana ba kwan ne te sen deɛ na betumi ayɛ woti kurom a woni nkrataa na de wate se akyekye nkɔɔfo bebree bɔ mmɔden ara na frɛ FB solicitors na register with FB solicitors na yɛntumi mbɔ wɔn ho ban na biribi bɔne bi yɛnkɔka sɛ biribi bɔne bi nto na mmom asɛm bi ba a anaasɛ asɛm papa ba a lawyer tumi abɔ mmɔden abɔ wo ntɛm abɔ amanneɛ ntɛm Mesre wa wo pay chira kwan ye yira kwan ye wo FB solicitors ye chira kwan suite E and F the clock house ye wo barking the nearest station barking station ye postcode IG11 8EQ IG11 8EQ sanso ana ye office line ye 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800 na the tie say lawyer number 079 4677 2439 truth and the question about Kofi B and super so of 400 busa question but answer ye bekoko question time no so no mesre wa kai hun say follow ye what YouTuber Bomodia Dr. Rent TV na subscribe your videos ni bebre go ti Bomodia na kokohwe why sanso na share to all the WhatsApp platform unim no afen so be contact you say ofri FB solicitors mesrewa enye lawyer number 079 4677243 and now your office line 0208 264 4800 okaso ofri FB solicitors no osre wo sika ka chen say onyina so na wo frɛ lawyer no busa lawyer say ampa say opese obigiska emmanuel na eno say nipa ne no kwafo ka so frɛ lawyer number no so na me dia ma no apart from no enye no bia eja obaji nipa kro no edi mesrewa FB solicitor yedwuma panti amanfo na masia omo ye ensemfo edi edin Kofi B lawyer Francis ewa ha wo question den
lawyer nyamisham ne adwuma pa the question me ni nua ba ye wa adwuma na onya kwa mi bisama no ye tie ne say we EU settlement or ware EU ni o mo jai ana o ya application to ana mo refuse you no until ana o ya appeal until appeal ni da mu 1 year na onti home office won kan ana o withdraw case no until sa no so betima ya application for na or ya appeal one to woman can also withdraw appeal no ya application for fraud sa na betima ye yama until me musama no
call the catch lawyer Kofi I want me on fire update and start but what the TN say I quite dear Ben on which now should they refuse soon hello
ne time na so time no 5 years na so no a year so the application no
oh okay it is a so they are obey to me aye and I still showing hello
Kofi lawyer busa say still so ya na Kofi
anyanso akabe 3 months asana so
Kofi uni bi u case no the way etie na waja aware no fa lawyer number why Mr. Wa because u case no ukodi ho ase wankasa ukoye wade wahwene a unua ne kwakwa na ade wahwene no wakwa akosa enua makra masa yemfa ekato ekaso na ma lawyer emboa
for me number no normally so waja warrior or ye be a friend of retention of right in the retention of right and say would name principle na obekwa said the home office in view
why
okay
yo eti Kofi me the number na tag yo me so we hu a wo hwa ase ho a 079 very good screenshot it na book appointment with lawyer why no man train na afwa kwa bibia na basa sa why Mr. Wa because oh nice case near boa na naturalize na fatina kroma why yes share that
okay
thank you so much bibia ni amamento nka why yo lawyer fatia me na say ka ma call a friend is saying yeah update ni ma me hunu say kofo bi contact me back say I na sometimes omo adwumem eti omo nya ba omo break time na oja mo be busa question na wan no mo sa control the fatia na ye be din kan agi update na me wi amako truth so no if you are a diasporan and you go to visit Ghana but your family refuse you into the family home, what do you have to do, lawyer? compare Airbnb be na dem. Me say why any legal advice. I'm just kidding. But anyway, lawyer, and update be one. Matis say the dual citizenship no. ETA na ebe baba no ahwe ni a wo mo be forfeit wo mo passport back home. Lawyer it is anyway, update wo.
Now, Ora said last week, I don't know, you come was last
Yes.
Saturday. Me said that coach church, mammy be cry at the back to jar.
Yes.
Me see where you maintain. Oh, Nini Nana say, because of the ETA na urban. It is our
Yeah.
ETA na urban, mammy sense subium, which is starting from 25th of February 2026. I say, fine, also a British in name. Ukuta dual citizenship, ebia ayi, Ghana, Nasa, Zimbabwe, na Nigeria. Almost say ye introduce ETA. Inti ETA na introduce no. So we took kwan na wo ba. Na ukuta dual citizenship make sure say British come one or British passport no and no na wudi bewrem.
All right.
Sa no mo kan.
Okay.
Na sa ukuta British passport. Na bia ukuta Italian passport, ukuta Ghana passport. Because ukuta Italian passport na EU no. Almost make sure say why ye visa ni bi. Unye bia enye brane be ye ETA ni bi.
Okay.
So where the muda ho?
And okrepa. Unye bi di abrana be ye.
That is it.
Okay. And they say emuda ho.
Inti umedru hono na boda hono umeka nchire ye say, oh, na metia ni no mo busa say okay, debe na chese wote ha. Inti that tells them say, omu peso omu say, in order not to say ubedru UK border na fe na unkrata sembe basa no. Prepare wo ho ansa na waba bewrem. That is what they are saying.
All right.
Why? It should be a straightforward thing. Obi our issues be ano, umbra na umfrena, the circumstance. Then we advise the way forward. Yo, and then the other person made any update, any BB a friend of UK civil penalties for illegal working. Aba bebre kwa ama say omo chichi amanfo say last week ya ka ho asem. Na no you count on the part of the employee. This time no, me perceive a share on the part of the employer. As to say we employer now we employ illegal migrant and I say illegal worker. Problem be na we be facing. Yo, share 2024 to 2025 civil penalty increase for employers. Or say since 13 February 2024. Penalties have risen sharply. The Home Office can now fine employers up to £45,000 per illegal worker for a first breach and up to £60,000 per worker to repeat breaches. Due to the high penalty levels for many businesses, especially SMEs, a single error can be hugely problematic. Recent enforcement reporting shows Home Office willingness to issue high penalties even where the breach was inadvertent and as a result of human error, inadequate systems. Therefore, it is more important than ever for employers to review their right to work practices to ensure that they are compliant and provide a statutory excuse for illegal working. Yo, the American is 2024 to 2025 now. We employer now we employ obi a winning krata. Ehun sunsansunye. Say your first time the wo employ no winning krata no nipa baako no ye be fine no wo employer no 45,000. Na say eye bibi a wo taa ya nipa baako bia no ebeko 60,000. Inti ukai last week I hear program near car say oh ebi more enforcement team akochichi ebi more ebi will have 10, 12, 15, 20.
Yeah.
No, you better multiply with this amount.
Okay.
Into your employer, bear in mind, say, sa kawe no, sabi, and no, and ye chiwa, say, Home Office Enforcement, Immigration Enforcement team, no, eba honoma, omuchiwa, these are the things a car omudebe bro, no. Now, normally, your mistakes be a ya na employers ni bebre omoye. Na me pese omoye very careful no mo da omo so because according to Home Office investigations omo kwa the omo hu ni say ya na employers checks done late omo nye checks in them.
Okay.
Checks na omo check amanfo nkrata say omo won nkrata employee ni nkrata obetumi aye adwuma e wo krom ha. Inti ano ne one thing na omo bo kokko say ya we employer as soon as offer will be check say we no e say we ubo especially only Home Office dingita won say nipa na wafa no or right to work in this UK here or not. And people also among say people are using the wrong method of doing the checks. Even if I accepting BRP or ARC cards, that must now be checked online. But nyamiada Roma BRP no any hobium, cards no any hobium. The one say omuye BBF no visa. Inti say employee no aye BR obeye no we generate BBF no share code. Inti sa share code no the ama employer no. Na employer no so they are checking with Home Office say ampa or right to work. That's the reason why they are trying to push everything on online. 25th of February 2026, a beba as a surprise. So may nya information, udru border force, no may nya na unkuta British passport. I'm afraid he said first, yes, I know one ebe how. Airline no do about do UK no, or no she ever fine no. And do you see how our penalties now spread out? And yes, wo pe wo now about do UK won't mean check it when your money other than no. Airline no, waka bi a omo bo wo. Inti say wo ba na airline no say ma men check wo yi visa ni ade and now passport they know the reason why they are doing that. Because they don't want to be found wanting and paying penalties.
Wow.
And if you want say in the inadequate record keeping, most of the employers in this side. Because at times, so Home Office call for immigration enforcement. Omo check your documentations. Omo nya record also omo that employee in the file so. And until the magazine, then we said that call employers in the side,
Okay.
Then they have to do the right thing. Now they won't be found making payment for civil penalties about employees. So making sure more records keeping up to date. And if you also failure to repeat checks, because when my Home Office say at any point in time, you need to update your system. Or employee, who checking the immigration status of Chroma. To we employer now we just hard now prepare for the consequences. A car on the last week, you can say you trouble £5 million.
Say for.
Yes. So move yes, no illegal migrants.
Nti British aban no wetwa sika 5 billion o oso mfa mbie nwuma na mmom no sika no yemfa bochichi nkofo mu ni nkra
Wodi anwuma na o famie na ya o de no
oh yeah amanfo pa edwuma
bi adwuma so ankaye these are the things and impersonation risks almost your mom will be bizarre. You can't impersonation. Ajua osimidi Kofi. Kofi osimidi Ama.
Obi yusu obi nkrata. Aye adwuma. Hey. Eduru ho.
Say Oma start yes idea no. Omo hwe. Very, very careful about nkrofo nkrata anase okoye okope adwuma na anyway how the main can say una waka asem no. Dr. Ray
lawyer
waka asem no. Mamemfa ba could be in chat for update no na but I don't know it's a linked up to another additional Odekaye no. Supreme Court addresses fairness concerns in deprivation appeals. Deprivations of British citizenship appeals. Because also in America about when you British passport krana, when naturalize as British krana, they can deprive you of your British citizenship. Share cases about Bessia Qua Begum versus Home Office. I don't know, sir. What is
Sir Ababa Wanwa, Oko,
Oko Syria, Oko Kokwa, or Syria, or British near no person or Babaka or Mampany.
I'm so on.
That is it. Yeah, what do British how?
Shamima then.
Yeah, Shamima Begum. Oh, yeah, one or British, and so yet me British citizen, a free name. Now, why we a migrant, our naturalized as a British, and I would any end to me.
Who born dog?
So you see where I'm coming from. That's the reason why Sabi and then maybe say yes, say, and all these things, is a case called the Secretary of State for the Home Department versus Collicat. And just recent citation, which is 2025 UK Supreme Court 49. We decide the thing is, how no person me who say Home Office person which say Imra Munsama, which is Section 40 of the British Nationality Act 1981. Who can say you feel say you're the British citizen in Mao Koti Kwan Swa Anya Kwan Papa Ebini saying Kwan Papa ni dear him Anya Kwan Papa so Anya Kwan Papa so near the means of fraud and I would deny and I say false representation and I would deny all these things and Omuhuni say and I say we a threat security threat to the nation and also Omutimi denial.
Wow.
There are a lot of amount for Mutiminya, British pass book, and then that's what naturalizing and as if we know. All because more records and yet. Inti anunti na America say uti chrome ha now person the UK. Aye ukroa. Bear in mind, say Ubedim Raso. It doesn't matter, say Yama British passport.
A bit me from himself.
Under Section 40 of the British Nationality Act 1981, they can deprive you of your British citizenship.
Sure. Wow. Abusia mame na wase na me nka o se o hwe ye all the platforms so TikTok, YouTube. Bomodia na eja wo question bi wo for to comment section and I request na me accept you na wababu bisa wo question. Any lawyer Francis ana Edin komo. Wo bi say na lawyer Francis Efrihin ofri FB solicitors. Address suite E and F Suite E and F, the Clock House. And yet the third floor, you were barking. Your postcode near IG 118EQ. Sanso your office telephone lines no 0208 264 4800. Lawyer Francis mobile line no 079 4677 2439. Mr. Wa, o friend wa, understand say you need to book for an appointment. And it na bomodia na no so. TikTok nso a question bi wɔ hɔ you can request no aba bisa lawyer ɛwɔ ha obeyi wo nsɛm ano ama wo. Yɛhwɛ immigration, family law, ana yɛhwɛ litigation oti kurom a ba na nso ni baabi a wode uti beto lawyer betumi aboa. Sanso ana gya sika kakra ba nsɛm. Mpɛ sɛ wotɔ asase wɔ Ghana. Ne baabi a na yɛtɔ asase. Lawyer can help you as well. Na watumi enya baabi atɔ asase na yɛanyɛ wo 419. And yankomodi a yɛba abɛdi ɛfa a guide to British citizenship by naturalization. No, yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛbɛhwɛ say what are the requirements for an application for naturalization as a British citizen. Lawyer, yɛnkɔm a ɛnɛ yɛba abɛdi ni na mehwɛ sɛ amanfo bebree no awɔ aseɛ hɔ. Me accept mo na omasan aye Mishrewa Ama. Hello. Yes. Hello. Yamwa lawyer Francis wa.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, I read a question and I'm person But my application now mo bisa say me name partner no how many years na yatsna boom. Na me meje say komo ha de nkwa na mo kan ti me fa komo ha na ba of years no. But you know bit ma cause problem bi na because Ghana yatsna boom ansa na ye ba ha no.
Yo, ebe depend time mo worry. It is our any free Ghana
yeah, you worry 2021. But now me feel from the say how many years na yatsna boom. Me for 2 years, 6 months, which is less than actual years na yatsna boom. Because now me doing say ha krom ha de no mo bisa. Enti me we na me hu say say bo bisa de yatsna boom ankasa.
Yeah, a application be na oye.
Skilled workers visa.
Skilled worker visa.
I try not me switch it.
Me about all switching on all switching from skilled worker to a partner route na.
No. The same way na me juma no mo ni juma nti menya a company for fraud. And I said the same visa na me switch it.
Okay.
Nti application
Into the
no.
same into dependent partner no and I would then come.
I try.
Yeah, into me aka say as far as Ghana nyina na mutibom. Because I wouldn't be nyina na buy and I'm one.
Meaning na ne buy.
And I was saying Ghana the nyina account.
But me bad dream say kumu ha de no mu bisa. Nti amama fa Ghana years na anka ho.
I don't think I make us a time ben I'm worried.
2021.
And I was saying I'll start free that 2021 up to date.
Yes, me na me who say my mistake, but na ma send their query.
Yeah. Until that's another thing. But Bombay said, where you said that your major one be a bit me effect also. Why?
Okay.
Now, if anything, so I'll bet me quickly before someone make a decision. No, I'll bet me amended a email. Akoma almost say, feel say how that question wasn't answered well. So I feel now what J insider. Open say mom taking note of that before say be make a decision. No.
Actually, okay. Yeah.
Ama say any dey betimi aye ntino mesrewa ohene be ha adwene a me de lawyer normal to ase wa ma omodi ana friend na on draft bibi mfama ti wo friend wa na eja wabuku appointment na wa draft something nice na eja wa attach to already the audio accounts. Why?
Actually,
you. All right. Thank you so much. Asemo. Lawyer number no 07946772439. Be a wangas why your application. What shall I say that? But some of things like this happen. Still call lawyer, na book appointment, and then take the guidance. Na lawyer me and wow. Na yem fan koyeni. Why? Because it's our home office na media me see me nji omu ndi omu shada. Omu nimpa so mutimi shada kata womani. Person will refuse you because they try 5 billion. Can make 5 million. Oh. Lawyer, I can't change Ghana for say and UK are buying. I'm a UK. A year immigration force say 1.5 billion pounds. No one find chink of woman in crata. No one for coffee. It won't chink of one no when you be able to money back document a month for the bar. It 2 year mistake a crabby a rare as we could lawyer. And I want to the dink of a woman lawyer. Yes, lawyer. And coffee be brown lawyer. And a lawyer see him trick no. Also here or be pertinent crew on so on lawyer man no. You be meow. 2 years minimum a strategy in the crewman a principle. Offer lawyer or mujidi say or wujini system need the uwe tria bisikama the parcours tria taxes. Or no nim strategy no. Or because some person lawyer for no omunye edwuma no munyina and it's not by bitua or muka. Onim a strategy. Sometimes it's good. Court na FB solicitors. Emfa wonka wo file ho. Na yentimi prepare. A friend is a case papa. Emfa emma. Last year, nipa 1,000. Any actually na lawyer boa. Or money FB solicitors boa mo munyo krata. Ebi mu detention center bebrebe ene kenofurata eduane akosha America wo de. Yakoyi bebrebe free detention center. Lawyer mamenka because na nkofo bebrebe no musu. Ankomu kofi wadaroma yomu free detention center wo kroma na enya kra o situation na bad ene omuni na ti wo kroma eti wonso lawyer can through FB solicitors wonso nsa beka wo de anything I make say entwen kone na baby me yense wo nkrata no poto me say no lawyer back ro be ya ma na so utin sempe share for your sister, your brother, a friend, a family member. And krata and lawyer see there are so many ways editing krata, so many ways. And yes, I said Obin Kofa Brana and Unkwa Bebre Uti Kruma lawyer bet me and Kwai Befaswa Ubinya krata. Take this note. Now manenko asuna free FB solicitors. You lawyer share a guide to British citizenship by naturalization. What are the requirements for an application for a naturalization as a British citizen?
Yo, Osha, your British Nationality Act now. Your coin be brishwa, your DJ British citizen, ewo UK ha. You want collard, you want your 1 penny for the in collard, you know, your fraud no registration as a British citizen. And I'm penny for the naturalization as a British citizen. By ne, you're penny for the no. As time goes on, you're in collard, you betuja. Yo, in penny for the and say, if you are at least 18 years old and have been granted indefinite leave to remain, otherwise settlement, or you for no under settled status and as a permanent residence in the UK, you may be eligible to apply for British citizen by naturalization. Nti eno nti na me say naturalization ni mpanifoɔ deɛ eno nti na ɔmo di age ahyɛ wɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔyɛ dɛ at least 18 years ɛna wɔanya wɔ indefinite anaasɛ wɔ settlement anaasɛ old EU regulation no which is permanent resident sisi a EU yɛfrɛ no settled status. What's nneɛma wɔ mu nyinaa na wobɛtumi apply for naturalization as a British citizen. But wohwɛ ma mmara wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ wodi so. Sɛ wonware British ni a ɛwɔ sɛ wotwɛn for 12 months. Sɛ woware British ni ɛna wogyina so de nya wo indefinite a anya biara wonya wo indefinite na wonni kwan sɛ wobɛtwɛn for 12 months no. Now why naturalization? No?
It even say obi enya indefinite. One for British ni one any British ni at the end of the edinya assign indefinite then or just or train for 12 months.
Yes.
Okay. But say British ni dia hono obetimi aye.
Yes.
I'll bet me apply for naturalization.
That is correct.
Okay. Now you say any automatic when you indefinite na one wa be a British citizen.
That is correct. And no the perception that most of the community know. Eka. Once okuta indefinite crown or say me person may apply for British book. And tisa.
And yes, I
There be processing is I was a would naturalize answer. Ya jiwu tuma ni amount certificate of naturalization. In 24 years no. Now ya the ma we are now fei would apply for British book no.
Sure. Lawyer, I'm making kind of questions nibia eba. Was say I have EU 10 years permit Italy. Should I need working permit before I should come to UK? Yes. But what do I know? You can come as a visitor. No about bending the more page maybe a to me aboa no mama on krata. Into holiday, me my lawyer cry lawyer me and any the umitum sem quine.
Good student. Sanya, yes, we be free mu. Yeah.
Lawyer, Bodiwa, or say, good evening, Doc. I did apply for my daughter. Was saying the daughter is 1 year, 10 days. I haven't heard from them. How many months in our application? We have to know some of these questions. It makes our request na eja lawyer wahana only in 7 be
an application ben or your man daughter.
Yes, these are questions. That's why lawyer always prefers you request when you are here so that you know obey to me ebisa or no or say it's 1 year. Is 1 year 10 days. Oh, okay. On the man can kind of question what you say or yeah or say well apply but in 1 year 10 days or yeah man the baba lawyer besides application bank. Say husband, wife, and I, a child for 3 years. Lawyer, do you have a program for a family of 3? UK ha, and our Ghana. These are questions lawyer would want to interrogate so that he can give a good answer. Because like I said, lawyer me who say, random de one maho correct a answer here or Ghana. Oh, okay. Only the family of 3, Ghana there. We're now dealing with people living in the United Kingdom. You're a lawyer. Yɛnkɔ ɛyɛ question number 2 ne so. Ma memfa nkyia kɛseɛ ɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ pastor Emmanuel wɔ ha se, Kelvin wɔ ha, san so na nana papa bi ɛwɔ ha se, Owura Frank Agor wɔ ha, Stephen ɛna ama Vicky Spark. Abusua Pastor Emmanuel, pastor na apom te sɛn afihyia yɛ gold nso adi wɔ ha, KG wɔ ha, Margaret wɔ ha, Sika mu nyinaa nso yɛda mo ase. More questions bi wɔ hɔ nso a you can keep your question coming. Now, lawyer, intimi enyi ensem ano. Lawyer, yɛnhwɛ ɛyɛ question ɛtɔ ebiem. Ɔsi my absent. Oh, sorry. Any yɛntoa so.
Yeah, the requirement for application for naturalization as a British citizen. Or say, I was say we bibia say a warrior dia, which is an American. What worry British in this case, making sure say at least uti kroma no free kroma enkodi holidays more than 270 days during a previous and I said for the last 3 years because if it be residency requirement almost share saa de ni nyina nti say what worry British ni making sure say the last 3 years free kroma no more for more than 270 days. And a biom so worry British nina on the basis after 5 years and when you indefinite settlement making sure say the last 5 years no free chroma for more than 450 days. for 50 days, which is 90 days a year. Every year, be could do holidays for more than 90 days.
Okay.
Because I'm careful about that residency requirement, And I now can for I'm more assessing, making sure say what you are with tax. And then I say for it is a if you come now person British in here, hopefully some of them farmer. Inti very careful in terms of the residency requirement, And a biomo so no making sure say at least who a good character. Because good character no your normal baby entails a lot. I think last year you discussed it, but this year Sumesa the about Betuja because some more updated day in day out. And an American even untia ticket, bus pass, then I say for no. Now you chill near the court, you do court. Now you do court to national data, so who question to answer, so person naturalize here. And now say council tax, untia penalties, no untia. There are so many things that involves in good character. Why was the council now when she ye nothing be our overdraft? It may come once. Enti nyoma with the access a bebre under their good character. And the biom so also making sure say knowledge of English language and life in the UK if you are less than 65. Unless what disability it has to be assessed by a consultant. We are above 65, you don't need life in UK nor English language. And you have to have 2 referees on betime di adanse. Benka referees on take park so and answer or pet so di ball. But on betime di adanse say we nipa at least ye British citizen mawa ubedi mraso. These are the requirements on be here a free wo. Sir, upese we naturalization now.
Joe, lawyer, yenase na yenko bodiwa ho. Bodiwa, lawyer, ewa say a question.
Lawyer, good evening.
Good evening.
Your friend me Kwajudia Kasa de Kwaju, I'm watching that.
Yo.
Me got a European passport. And when I'm Kaze, my apply my bano is 1 year, 8 days. But me from Ubia Busa, almost say I should just keep an eye on the email as a may I may apply and just straightforward thing. But one can be answering me.
Maybe I told you now, the application I am out, but
Maybe we could a European passport, so me and under
yo, now, Tom Ben, I will buy a UK.
Since 2018.
2018, who could have done?
Lawyer Busa said, "Who kuta den? No, so no kuta EU krata."
Me good, me good European passport, Belgium passport.
Yeah, but why are you use settlement scheme, Nibi?
Me patron, me kuta indefinite.
Who could have indefinite?
Me patron.
Oh, Banu, hey.
Me patron Ghana sisi ya me no kase.
In the application, Ben, one now we are now lawyer name.
Me ana me online. I'm na ako taking the biometrics via.
In the application, Ben, now we are
me message from so almost akame na. E be take like 8 weeks. Until after 8 weeks na me from na no email bi am no mo send me say ayi na me here na straightforward. Until after na just omo ma obi ba be share. Say be abeba. Since then, me nti omo nka bi masa ko Ghana kura saba. But
yeah, Newman what catch no. And yet straightforward because one picking the right application, I was a way man.
Oh, okay.
Because the right application, I was a way man. EUSS family permit. But what
huh? And one am here.
And one hour, yeah.
Me patron.
Because I know, yeah, and 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once an hour.
That me and a standard. Me and a standard, no, see, be taking 8 weeks. But I brought so me or could take in the biometric on the 8th of January.
Okay.
Time for me now confirmations on Mosaka. Still now, me track a passport now. That's what TLFS was. If I were crowd now, but you say, yeah, trying for decision up to now.
Oh, no, we are trying for this year. I think I have a passport in the call.
Passport in the order that me, yes, say, we are not a special delivery or more paper.
Yeah, because I'm going to make a decision now. I'm going to stamp on the passport to the
Yeah.
Instead, that's what the ABR on my free Ghana. That's a different thing. Or emails now, yeah, I'm going to communicate with you, no.
I make me patron.
I just write to them back and say, I'm going say 8 weeks, but 8 weeks next week.
Me patron, me yeah, no, almost send you, ma'am, say, me straightforward. Indeed. Only to me encourage and found to me from Ukraine from why to me all right to be now should be 20-30 minutes. Officer was a dear band maybe to me I take a decision.
Yo, Mammy can't send me about calling I am or calling or no. Experience I many say calling in the good mode of communication. I want a home office. I was saying we. The entire America
send email, let me respond to the mammy free.
There be Mammy can't send me home office soon him no much that yes I did no. Omo number now ni be from no. Eba ko see omo customer service center.
Yeah.
And they could see what case worker no ye wadwuma no. On the customer service center ho.
Yeah.
Inti aya me say me prefer send the email.
Okay.
On the basis me send the email and many case worker in deal.
Yeah.
So me free home office or general customer service center. I experience a many in America sadia no. Inti aya me advise say drop them a email. And no never case worker in send because I know their reply.
Okay.
Inti esa na o bibia kan or by reply.
Yo, lawyer, mami trying to tell my minia. Mestre wa for lawyer number home. Na friend number because I think said the way your culture of play say what's something here straightforward no. Let a lawyer come in. No mu say no enibrea de aba. Na lawyer near the entry
lawyer number.
Very good. Eti me de ato ase ama 079 46 77 24 39. Yes.
Okay. 0794 677 2439.
Yes. But more than friend, na book appointment on na kohuno. Na muntiminya ntem because this when there's a lawyer we young man go for the kofan go for mad bad bia. Ti udi na ache ne de nwa kakra. Yo. And yo that's pa lawyer. We a friend is saying kwabena sorry. Yeah. Nana sorry request be question no. Ebisana ko be ka bibi na say will drop away. Message will be drop. Sorry. I've been living in London from the past 22 years. Please, how much can I spend to get my papers? Thank you. What London has still what now straight years 22 years but more than fa long my way. Na free lawyer na book appointment na kona o time aso kona kwaje won krata lawyer embo na kwaje krata. Unless there is other hidden things be more there, they mean to me cheba. What's na kruma 22 years there? Lawyer bet me abon. Telephone numbers are bet me. A Rachel lawyer 079 4677 2439 079 4677 2439. Offer lawyer na I busy. I'm sure you can call the office line 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800. Mr. Abodiana Frey. I think said the other one be a Busa question about EU. Mr. Abodiana requested na Bebusa question. I'm say a family sukakra any day more. And you see, or see when I apply for a year FLR, because because your sponsored license has been revoked. What next when successful? Do see question mu nhyɛ dan da hɔ yie mɛsrɛ wa request it mmerɛ wa na busa why bisa question mu nhyɛ da ɛnna hɔ sa ɛne die mu lawyer wɔ ha munti na lawyer aba bɛtena every Wednesday 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. and on Saturdays 12 to 1 p.m. So do not feel shy. You request no what be a question. No, share the video, tap, request, come and ask your question. Unin krata ferry be any more minia Ghana na menu free or by a yankee na it's not crunimo. O diasie a quite before so benyan krata ne here and lawyer waha obeboa monya krata no. So please let's take a notice of it and then share the video, follow lawyer, follow me. Now lawyer then 72 also onsa akabi. Lawyer, Mr. Young Queen, let me say, Nanko be questions, but link na aboba fafa so onfa enche. Your lawyer, mami bisa a question. And I mean, say nipa na wenya 22 years. No, what bibi kan ho YouTube no bisa say what's not have for 22 years.
Umbra office. Be a friend of private life application. I say when the 20 years will chroma which may apply. Provided suitability requirement, which is undi bonnet, unya abama ne unya bibia ye a day or mobile who say is against part 9 of the immigration rules, which is criminal record in as for now. Obetumi abehumena yaye application under the private life, which is a 20-year rule. Why?
When you grant nanka first na 14 years. Ma maybe a friend of Theresa May. Well, buy ya no the says Abeka. Anyway. Say my absence in the final year are over 90 days due to the pandemic. Can I still apply for the British citizenship?
You share your British Nationality Act now, or say the nationality policy, or say naturalization as a British citizen by discretion guidelines states for absence between 100 to 180 days, which is a discretion may be exercised if you have demonstrated that they have made this country your home by establishing a home, employment, family, property, and finance in the UK. And the absence is justified by Crown service or by compelling occupational or compassionate reasons, including inability to travel because of a global pandemic. Nti wohwɛ deɛ makenkan no nyinaa no a ɔsɛ ɔtena abɔnten for more than 90 days because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
Nti on that note, no obisa sɛ obetumi apply for British citizen. Ɛbaeɛ no, mayɛ bebree ama amanfoɔ a yɛde ama wɔn mo. But ne nyinaa ne sɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wo show evidence. Wotu kwan kɔ he? Deɛ bɛn nti na ɛma akɔkaa hɔ? Sir, because of the pandemic, no. Inti obviously, we ticket out the call, ticket out the buy, no, and no evidence is a chess ampa a marco car. Inti so to me provide the way in Anna and yet day, omo de beman.
You. Augustus, lawyer Francis Ewa, FB solicitors, it you. Augustus, what's the main car?
Oh, hello.
Oh. Yeah, sorry. Augustus request to be na Anton can't request to be. Margaret, or say I am 63 years. Do I have to write the exams for British passport? I have stayed here for 15 years.
Yo, Margaret, the I make can say EM 50 preoccupant kwaji British passport.
Mm.
And then I said that church you
Yeah.
naturalize it, we are now the British passport.
Mm.
Naturalization, was say we are life in UK, any English language, unless we are above 65. Timishra, we 63, no, China 2 years in better, so say 1% over life in UK in English language now. And sana you apply for naturalization amount.
Sure. Okay. Augustus, Bobodiana request to be na lawyer any o question no ano emfaba. Why? Yo. Lawyer. Let's just say ye ɛhɔ no. Na yenhwɛ question we or say what does it mean to be free from immigration time restrictions?
Yo, share yemra no mu a mostly no be say lawyer menya indefinite, menya permanent residence, menya settlement. All these things, account as free from immigration time restrictions. In the way I say a passport showing permission to remain permanently in the UK. Emma Akwenja said we are free from immigration time restrictions. Another one, a Home Office letter showing permission to remain permanently in the UK. And also says there is no time limit on your immigration status. Another one is a biometric resident permit showing ILR, and I say ILE. ILR indefinite leave to remain, and ILE indefinite leave to enter, or no time limits. If there be no time limits, no, so nobody may apply for that. But they say no time limit, and said there any ho. And a certificate of entitlement to the right of abode. Last week, you explaining that bit, Okuta we na and I said document residence card or document certifying permanent resident under the EU regulations. Before say EU settlement in the near will be a friend permanent residence. So say your best friend indefinite leave to remain and as a settled status under the EU settlement. In this nyoma way kuta we are free from immigration time restrictions. And my coin just say person would naturalize here, you go ahead and do that.
Wow. Yo, lawyer, my main my last question because we said that we court into me and my own enche. Na nyame adma memeda from 12 to 1 na ya to so. So do I need to prove my knowledge of the English language even if I am a fluent I'm fluent in English a fluent English speaker? The attorney said, do I need to prove my knowledge of the English language if I am a fluent English speaker?
Yo, more naturalization policy now. There are two say at least English language requirement, say at least person say to me express yourself in English. Now, for Krobia or exemption. Your car exemption no believe say they meet the English language requirement already. So they don't need to meet some person naturalization. They don't need to meet the English language. Okay, I said last year you raised that issues, be brave.
Yeah.
Ghana cry, you say, no be a colonize here for years ago. Mo de brofo na brɛ yɛsua mo English ni bi. Adɛn nti na mompɛ sɛ mobɛma ayɛ part of the exempted countries ni bi.
Yeah.
And last week we must say your foreign minister etu anamo. And it's good because me about countries we are exempt. Antigua, Barbados, Australia, the Bahamas, Barbados, Belarus, Canada, Dominica, Grenada, Guyana, Jamaica, New Zealand, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Lucia, St. Vincent and Grenadine, Trinidad and Tobago, and United States of America. So you see all these countries, no? I'm a couple of to say, yeah. So why are they being
Jamaica for so can ho?
What's that?
Jamaica for can ho?
Yes.
Wagwan me fa.
Jamaica for can.
Jamaica
So that's
Rastafari.
English language, at least. They're expecting you freeze our country when I was say oh yeah. Now say you have a valid speaking and listening qualification in English language at level B1. Level B1. Omasheda can estate the level of mope because the need to a certain criteria. Speaking and listening, reading and writing. All these things they're expecting from you. And now, sir, unya degree, what be your degree UK ha, including postgraduate PhD. No, exempt. Because you meet the English language which was taught in UK here. Everyone so we have a degree outside UK. We have a degree outside UK mostly in Kofokobi ewo honoma omumo assessment with your English language, First, near from NARIC. Say you're from ITIS. I think it's ETISS also, yeah. So there is uncle for Kono take you over. They expecting you say English, outside UK, which is with your degree, what they or transcript, any with certificate, but apply through Sankophone. I think that is ECCTIS. ITIS. ECCTIS. Uber create an account with them. You pay, upload your certificates. As to when I open 48, 72 hours, they will make the comparability and get back to you and say, you meet the English language requirement.
That's a only certificate now to bro for as well.
I know idea back they're expecting you to go and write the English language. And I say go for them to assess you.
Okay, then you can go in person for them to assess you.
Yes.
All right then.
By registering with their specific colleges and institutions be on my list or more. Sir, Honor Cambridge College is one of them. They have their branches all over UK. Inti open those institutions now. Bomadia Google Home Office approved English language providers.
Okay.
Omubeba now work on website, no register, you pay and you go and do the exams or go and do the assessment. Yeah, because they will give you a scenario, narrate it in English. If you're able to do that, Oma pass you.
Wow.
I always advise pay for the certificate rather than say, oh, at times they can give you a reference number. But if you get a certificate, it's good. You can keep it. And one thing, sir, so when you're indefinite, now we are sad, now when you sue for 2 years, a term, this also a control from. In the survey, more we are indefinite, we are moving to media here indefinite, we are namasad naturalization, As to the English language, kwanya omudi access ena mabobo so amount. Obi dia betuja Ike. Yeah, I am pa ECCTIS. Thank you very much, Ike.
Yo, lawyer. Yembo modiana yen wrap up because when we say we record aba. And enti maminka ya hwefo ni yetiefo ni nyina ne say yene lawyer Francis and adwetwe komo lawyer Francis every FB solicitors the yenye yira kwan kra ye address suite E and F the clock house ye toso abonsan miensa ye wo backing the nearest station ye backing train station sanso ana ye office ye postcode IG11 8EQ IG11 8EQ. Your office telephone line 0208 264 4800 0208 264 4800. Open lawyer Francis Amene Trim Komwe a number 079 46 77 2439 079 467 72439. Momodia na Shannon so say wofra you book for appointment. And I'm saying ko for more so no dos nintino. Na Bomodia Shannon so. Lawyer Francis near B solicitors. Munti any ha to help you get a year or British passport to have a year as sitting up a kroma. Anti any wa. And then Ghana Mrano so esisa. And I say Ghana Mrano crowd when will be to me a japadia. Why hini abekono no wan kyerɛ biribi sɛ woni na yɛ japade abomu a ne bɛrima no nkwa betimi afa ana ɔba no nkwa betimi afa ene ntimo me nso enhyɛ no nso lawyer last year obɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu kakra me sure sɛ nyame adoma na enya ahoɔden na yɛba Saturdays 12 to 1 p.m. so a yɛbɛdi ho enkom yo lawyer ugya ɛwɔ no na meda wase no ne krakra ne sɛ
Yo, me da say Dr. Rain said down the now will show you more. I mean, probably say this year you bet me a call bois your community by say more money in Krata, no, you best solve more problems, a more money in Krata. Na ni say down the day now make way no say I was here my nita and a biomo so no say you decide to say UK ha any betna aboye bra. The ya make an say Imrano, I was a woody so. I was a woody mrane so papa. Because so being a problem up and down nina sifwa ejina sadien. And I sent to her now be more or more dog. Any or more no. Because there are so many things issues are bamenima. Nanka omunya ni papa bi eboa wo mu a nanka sabi we mu nyina no anka ento wo mu
Ghana for akwantum a yafa ne competition o ba da ben na wo beka se yebeboa
that words keep coming up but ni nyina ni say nipa ombehwe wo mu no eya na ebi ka ho manka na meboa
na wo ba da ben na Ike, Bomodi na follow lawyer na follow me next week. Yeah, the baby question. No about baby bisa.
Yeah, on that note, no my advice kakra me de bema etiefo ahwefo ene na omo hwe ye ne se ye ma ye ni na ho na bibia no especially when it comes to law imremu immigration ni family because when it comes to UK mra na you're very careful. Seek the professionals and they will help you because the earlier the better no yes so anwa better. So between amakofa way na kofa way so na wutie de way ka abra one year lawyer.
Edi hu crash nkofo lawyer.
Oh bebre kwa.
Ono oba we benya 18.
Yeah.
Ono oba benya 18 years.
Yeah.
Inti lawyer, I had oba no benya 18 years, so by 3 years when you find girl be a wono e film on so no enya wo ya won sabe ka krata. Oba dada wa na we nye na yesei oba ti weni na watena kuruma 10 years na onye nya krata. Hey, lawyer, to aso.
Yeah, inti any ekano. O seeking legal advice in tema. Because anka ni papa mu a aya na Dr. Reka uba ya kope lawyer nefa ahumbo no. Sɛ wopɛ ne yie a woba na fo sɛ wonya wo nkrataa anaasɛ wode nkrataa bi ne baeɛ a first thing first kɔ seek legal advice na yɛn plan wo situation till sɛ wobɛnya wo indefinite. Maybe mehwɛ mu anka that would be the best way a nti tam biara no you know the things ahead of you.
It is the best.
But I don't know. And Mr. Amo, yeah, Masika empuli us back from the right thing.
O se busika de akoto cement akosi dan so unya nya onkrata so ko na wo unya nya onkrata no e dan be den wakwa akodem.
I know there any year canon, but say I know there the year when ye dia tuja. But oh, this old mentality na china onyoma ekoka because I see not this week nyoma course aba me ho ne amanfo aba for consultation regarding omunkrata asem no, all because enkomunya good advice from the beginning ka we nyina amba.
You say omo chichi nkofo to amanfo aye wild.
Anya chichi ni kura no ye de omu kofi.
Oh, na say the chi one de wo ko. You say the chi one
aware, but the public or the people be aware. Say chi de be a obenya lawyer be ama detention waba be you.
And this one akwa omo na omo enti na make say chi wo say no meti ase say chi a lawyer France akwa kwaji wo mo. But this area the nkofo kofi pa say the lawyer can. Ye chi nkofo kofi pa.
Moya ma ni na ho na ye seek legal advice ni hu de anamo a ebetu a ye de enkrata abetutu yie. Say ye pese ye tena UK ha ni ye de UK ye kru abobra. Yo me da say FB solicitors me ameka say friend lawyer Francis. Saturday obadi de chen ye bese hia yakra mo. Dr. Rain ye da say bye bye.
Bye lawyer, yeah that's so thank you so much sir.